You have to
It's a
look.
sport. Like, what kind of exhilaration do you get from the sport? Because I understand sports will make you, like, for example, burn calories. Like, if you're drifting in a
It
car,
does too now.
it make
It's
you
like
burn. It's
cocaine.
like
Yes, no.
adrenaline. It's like
It's like
cocaine.
cocaine.
It's
Yeah,
like
adrenaline
cocaine.
Once you
rush.
start, you cannot stop.
Yeah.
I'm above 50
Yeah. Okay.
and I cannot stop.
Big T, 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 big T.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Big Talk Podcast, where we talk about the history of Africans, youth, and everything that happens everywhere in the world. Today, we have amazing special guests with us. we have amazing special guests with us. We have Sir Alfred, we have J Bash, Ghost, Tare, and Kwame of Kross, Khana, Autofest. Yeah, in the house today. One time, let's go. So today we are going to be talking about Kross, Khana. We're going to learn about Kross, Khana, and what this automobile company is about. So I believe, Mr. Alfred, you are the chairman, from what I heard, about Kross, Khana. Please, can we have a little brief introduction about what Kross, Khana Automobile Company is about? Yeah, you.
Sorry, it is not me.
okay, let's go. Kwame, let's go. We are free balling.
Yeah, Kross Khana Autofest basically bringing together the best of urban gifts, fashion show,
Yeah.
classic car show, and after party. So this year's event, we've been doing in the past basically to have drifts, partnership with the drifting motorsport association.
Yeah.
We're having a host of events on a smaller scale. So this time we decided to blow it out of proportion to have a bigger collaboration with these different elements. Factoring the drifting,
Yeah.
it's going to happen on Saturday, full day drifts.
Yeah.
So like more like a Masui style. Then we'll have
Masui.
a Masui,
What is that?
the kind of form of drifting.
Okay. No, yeah, we are putting ourselves on. We are putting ourselves on. Let's go.
Yeah, and they're also having the fashion elements happening alongside with the Concorde Elegance. So the Concorde Elegance is about bringing together classic cars, curating classic cars, we can create them and have them on display there. So people come network, also like a chill kind of environment network. Young people come together, expressing themselves, and also having an element of music on that day on the Sunday, the 1st of October, and afterward there's an after party. Yeah, which the targets are common and are powering for the whole event. So yeah, that's basically the overview of what Kross Khana is all about. The Auto Fest, bringing together the drifts, the fashion show, the classic cars, and the after party.
Interesting. So that's for this event. Yeah. Do you think there are other avenues to, incorporate in, maybe for that you're looking forward to incorporating? Like now it's fashion, drifts, after party. Do you think are you looking to do more, like incorporate more events into this?
Yeah, absolutely we do. So the idea of Auto Fest is from the autocross. What's an autocross? We have people move through cones in terms of, so they move through at the time frame, and if there's any infraction, that infraction will be taken at that time. So it's something that everybody can relate to, an autocross element. However, that campaign is called promote safer driving. So people don't have to drive on the corner. They don't drive because I have a car, you can drive through. So that autocross element, that's what the name came out from. The Kross autocross.
Autocross.
Khana, but you Khana, if I got expensive, but the article can be plugged and put into any environment, a car park, anywhere we have any facility that has a space, you can run the autocross elements, hence the Kross Khana. So the last year was safer driving. But which will more like we don't have to bring people together, drifts, and just collaborate on that safer driving issues. So we're here as well, open to more collaborations in the future.
Okay.
What is possible.
Okay, that was interesting. So in this Kross Khana, what, like the name? What does that mean? Kross Khana.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, so it came from the word autocross.
Autocross.
Yeah,
But
so
what of Khana?
The Khana in the form of like is 40
It's motorsport. It basically deals with motorsports.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me put in a way that you guys are gonna understand. So
Yeah.
the
Because we're just
event-
talking bare like grammars, right?
So basically the event
Yeah.
is like I don't know if you've watched Fast and Furious. Yeah, like let me say like the Fast and Furious 2, where they
Okay.
had like a mini event whereby there were cars, supercars, classic cars, drift cars, where Han challenged the other guy. They were going
Yeah.
sideways under the bridge. So basically, it's going to be something similar to that. But ours, we're not naming it Fast and Furious. We have our own name, which is the Kross Khana.
Yeah.
So that's how the event is going to be.
So when did this start? Like, what is the origin of Kross Khana?
So basically, Costa started back in, I think that's basically last year.
Yeah.
So even the brain work has been there. My colleague Femi is not here.
Okay.
So we started out way back in our plan.
Yeah.
And so last year we started to go like do concepts. What we do concepts we like since cross country also cross element can be activated anywhere. We got permission from the Jabilik Mall. Which
You got work from Jabilik Mall?
Jabilik Mall to use their facility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Their car park?
Yeah. Car park.
Man. They have a wicked car park, Jabilik Mall.
Any of the park we've done with this other mall.
Spa.
Value Mall, yes, Spa.
Spa. In Lifecam, yeah.
Okay.
That was like 2018. Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
That's actually where we first had it. So that we stepped out a little bit. Then last year, we decided to, in December 11th, we went out to had a partnership with the mall. I had a space and partner with the drifting Motorsport Association.
Yeah.
They came with their Fast and Furious, before the Fast and Furious. For their events. For the event, they had underground drift that was.
Underground drift?
Yeah.
On the show. Okay.
It's underground.
Okay. Basements. So it was really mad.
In Abuja here?
Yeah, it's in Abuja.
Underground hacking area on the Jalim.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That went viral.
No, that was.
Yeah.
So after that, we also had like a sub edition of it, about the Fast and Furious X.
So is it Fast and Furious X? Is it a racing? Is it racing?
No, actually, we did the event because of the launch of Fast and Furious X.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay,
people,
okay.
for the premiere, so
For the
people
premiere.
could come watch. Okay, we can actually do this here in Nigeria too. We
Yeah.
don't just have the facility and the funds to do it.
Yeah.
Because we are already planning to shoot our own movie. It's just going to be like the Fast and Furious,
Okay.
but it's not Fast and Furious. We've been working on
Interesting.
it. Yeah, we've been working on it for like 2-3 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
And it's
like,
going to be mind blowing.
wow. So you're working on it. You've started
Yeah, we've
shooting.
started shooting.
Did you do casting for actors or like what is the criteria for someone to be able
Actually,
to join?
when we actually started shooting the movie, we didn't know that you needed Sony Red to put it out on Netflix. So we rented the smaller cameras. We're shooting our
A7s
videos.
them.
Yeah, A7,
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So after shooting the videos, we had, I think the video was about 45 minutes, I guess, yeah. Crazy scenes. We had to leave Abuja to go to Niger State to shoot content in the mountain and all. So after shooting the video, and we were like, okay, we're ready to present this. And the guy was like, guy, you guys are back. You guys have to go back. This
Go
shit
back.
is not going in. I
Wow.
said,
So
"What?"
you had to start from.
So we're starting afresh now to shoot the video. And now we have more crazy ideas. Because there was a scene we were trying to do. When I told my wife that I was going to do it, she was like, no, you're not doing it.
Oh, you're married?
Yeah, I
Congrats.
got married October.
Okay.
So the scene is actually crazy. There's a moving truck, and I'm going to fly from my drift car to the moving truck to steal a car on top of the moving truck.
Wait, wow. You're shooting this in Nigeria? Yeah. This is insane.
You get?
This is
So
insane.
it's basically crazy. It's basically crazy.
Yeah.
And when I was telling people that we can actually do this in Nigeria now, the guys were like, no, this cannot work. I said, give me the car, give me a good location where we're going to shoot,
Yeah.
and this is going to happen.
So how do you mobilize this? Do you outsource maybe film school people or film
No,
makers? Or you're a
I
filmmaker
have one
yourself?
of the best filmmakers on my team.
Okay.
His name is I Am Grand Pictures.
Okay.
We've been shooting videos for like 3 to 4 years now.
Yeah.
So when I have I Am Grand Pictures with me, anything
Anything
is
is
possible.
possible. Fine.
But, let me give you a short gist. There was a time we were sitting in the parlor and he was like, I'm going to make a video of you playing your own video game inside the TV. I was like, guy, it's not possible. He said, it's possible. I said, no. He just went into the shower. He came out and he was like, guy, how far? You need popcorn. I said, for what? He said, we are starting the shoots.
That's
Bro,
mad.
I ate like 5 buckets, this small bucket of popcorn. We were just shooting. When he finished, I think I showed you the video. When he finished shooting the video, it was amazing. I'll share it with you. It's like 6 to 7 minutes content that was mind-blowing. So if I have him, I don't have, as far as it has to do with car content videos, I'm good to go. You asked a question about Kross Khana. You're actually supposed to ask, when did motorsport start in Nigeria?
Yeah, you know, I would like to add to that Abuja has this whole drifting history where like there was a time when people used to go to a certain area. I never went for it.
Okay,
but I heard
you're
that
talking
there
about 2012. That
Then,
happens in 2012.
yeah.
That's not called drifting. That's street stunting.
Street
whereby
stunting.
people pull their handbrakes, come with full speed.
Yeah.
They'll end up hitting like 5-6 people.
Yeah, it
That's
was rough.
basically
It was rugged.
that's basically different from what we are doing.
Yeah.
That's illegal. We don't even engage in that.
Okay.
We have a safe place where we use for our training. We challenge each other. Like we'll put some obstacles and we'll be like, okay, you have a minute, 20 seconds to go through those obstacles with speed. Because you're not driving slow. You're speeding and you have to go sideways. You're not going straight, sideways. You're drifting around the obstacles.
Okay.
You have to go through the obstacles and park. And we've tried like telling them, okay, let's do this. Whenever you tell anybody drifting in Abuja, no, those guys are dangerous. They block the road, they do this. But basically, there are two things. There is drifting, there is stunting. So I've been trying to explain to people that stunting is different from drifting. We are doing drifting. Drifting is a sport known in all over the world.
Yeah.
It's not like stunting. Stunting, you don't have... It's just like you going... Let me give an example. 120 kilometer per hour and you pull the handbrake and you tell me you can control the car. If you are not a professional, there is no way. But I can do that. On a 160 to
How do you do
200, I'll control the car. It's
how?
it's me. That's car.
Okay.
It's a car.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this technique? What is the method?
That is it. That is drifting. With drifting,
is
you
it from
can...
experience?
There's experience.
Yeah.
There's control.
Yeah.
Because I would know if a car is going sideways. Okay, for instance, now you're going, let me say 130.
Yeah.
And the car takes you to the left. Someone that does not know anything about drifting or car controlling, he'll just let the car go. The car will go with you. But for me, if the car takes me left, I'll take it right. So we'll keep on going till the car stops.
To the balance.
But for them, they will just let the steering go. Before you know, you're into the
Lose
pavement.
control.
Before you know, car will somersault. But I know how to stop the car from doing that. So I would pass the mic to Mr. Alfred because I was a stunter. So actually, I started from street drifting.
Okay.
Then I left the streets and I started doing the professional. Because I think it was 2015. I saw that every Sunday we do go to Iduyad to stunt. So we kept on doing the same thing. Every day we'll come, we'll park, go sideways. Because that one is just going on cycles, cycles. There was no improvement. There was no challenge. You can just decide to wake up one day and say, I am the drift king of Nigeria. And all the crowd there will just flow with you because they don't know what is motorsport.
Yeah.
So we started from there. We drift. Police will chase us. I can't count how many times I've been in the cell like for stunts. Yes, I've been. I can't count how many times, bro. I swear. It got to a point that I was a regular customer. When I just get to there, they just enter. We already know what. We already know what brought you here. So just enter. Yeah. But when we started doing the legal way, that's where Dark Knight Motorsport came in. We had to go and tow this guy from Ghana down to Nigeria to make every right moves and all. So I'm going to give him the mic to talk, to enlighten us more about motorsport and how
how you guys came together.
So it's your
turn.
turn.
Please, how did you meet everyone and how did you start drifting? How did you start drifting? I understand that you drift.
I'm drifting since very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
But we start... I started in Ghana at the beginning.
Okay.
It was 2010.
Yeah.
And 2012 was Dark Knight Motorsport. Ibrahim was calling me always. And we talk about cars and how we do drift cars. And he was pushing me to come back. You know, I am in Nigeria all my life, but I went to Ghana for some work.
Okay.
So he pushed me till 2014, 15.
Yeah.
I come back. When I come back, I went with him and he showed me all the guys, they love this.
Yeah.
They are talented, but they love it. They don't have the real skills.
Yeah.
You know, somebody can be talented, but he cannot control his own skills, how to control the thing. I see Jebash, I see Awal, I see Hashim, I see Abdul, I see, what's his name? Abdullahi. I see a lot of guys with us.
Yeah.
And all of them are doing, as he said,
The street stunts,
things
yeah.
or turning around one time.
Although we had like a
yeah.
personal beef with them then.
Yeah.
2015,
Yeah.
because we feel like we are the Nigerians.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
would this white guy come here over and tell me that I can't do this?
Yeah.
So we, the street guys, were against them.
Mm-hmm.
We were like 3 of us to 4 of us. If we know that they're having an event today, trust us now. One call, how far guy? Let's move to Idu. No tickets.
Yeah.
You guys don't need to pay ticket. Free events on me.
Yeah.
We'll push our
So
guys
in
over
the beginning, it wasn't very like you
Yes,
guys
Yes,
not
they
because,
don't
communicating.
understand what's
at the
happening.
beginning we didn't understand what was happening, and at the same time, the other people that were there did not wanted us to be there. So it was like, you are the illegal guys, do your stuff. But when he came into the picture, it was like, no, it should be everybody coming in together to do this. But then if you call any Lebanese guy, I'll be like, those guys, man, I'm not going there. Let's go to Idu ASAP. Let's go and block Wuse
Yeah.
or anywhere. Let's do
Yeah.
our stuff and live there. But when he came to the picture, he had to show people that what we are doing, we're doing the same thing. And we don't even modify our cars then. I can decide to go to my house, see any car in my house, carry it and go and take it sideways.
Yeah.
As far as the car has an handbrake. But I'm serious.
Yeah.
But now we are building cars that are meant for drifting.
Yeah.
I can't use a 206 now.
Okay.
I can't use a regular car to drift
Yeah.
now. I need a rear wheel drive. I have to pop money into it.
Like Toyota Camry, is it?
What's Toyota Camry? Is that
I'm trying to get my facts right.
no.
Yeah.
Toyota
That's
Camry.
a wheelbarrow.
That's a wheelbarrow in drifting, yeah.
Oh my God.
Because
Okay.
it's actually a front wheel
Forward.
drive.
Okay.
Front wheel drive. You
Yeah.
need a rear wheel drive
Yeah.
to do that.
Okay.
So when I was doing mine, I think I there was a time I used 206 and I was watching videos on YouTube. I was like, these guys are taking this car sideways with control. What am I gonna do about it? Then I did my researches and know that you even need to put couple of millions. I'm not talking about thousands naira. Because when we started, I think we started with coilovers, hydraulic handbrake. Before you knew, guy, the car was already taking. What's this thing called? You can buy a land in the village with the money, like big property.
Millions. You need
Yeah.
millions. It's
Yeah.
not
To
a joke.
fix.
Yeah, to put on the car if you want to be a professional.
Yeah.
Or
It's
let's
like,
say
is it the chassis? Because I noticed they have all this like.
everything. You have to work on the chassis, the hydraulic handbrake, the suspension, the engine,
Yeah.
interior. Even though your own is
Safety,
funny.
Serious.
all this
Yeah.
is not a
Safety.
joke.
You have to.
It's a
look-
sport. Like, what kind of exhilaration do you get from the sport? Because I understand sports will make you like, for example, burn calories. Like if you're drifting in a
it
car,
does too, no?
it make
It's
you
like
burn. It's like
cocaine.
adrenaline. It's like
It's
cocaine.
like cocaine.
It's like
adrenaline
cocaine.
Once you
rush.
start, you cannot stop.
Yeah.
I'm above 50
Yeah. Okay.
and I cannot stop. Even till
Is
I
that
die.
exclusive? Do you want
Even
us to
till
talk
I
about
die.
it? Do you want us to talk about it? Do you want us to talk about it?
Okay,
How often do you
Let
use?
me tell you
Coke.
how it's happened.
Okay, is it coke or the drifting now?
They drifted now.
It's like cocaine.
It's like
Okay.
cocaine.
Yeah, I built the first turbo car in Ghana.
Yeah.
2013 it was 12. It was ready. 2013 we drift Ibri Mountain. Abri Mountain. We drift Abri Mountain.
Is that in
time.
Ghana or in Nigeria?
In
Ghana.
Okay.
So after Dark Knight bring me here, and I start meeting the guys, they are rejecting us as he said. Till now, till we start going to Eagle Square, at the parking space, and the government give us the go ahead, you can do it here.
Yeah.
Better than being on road. So we start doing things and calling the guys, come see.
Yeah.
They start seeing things now. Dark Knight has played a lot of role inside that. He bring the boys. They want them to be to become somebody in driving. You get me? Not to always be on road and things they are doing it wrong. So the first one he bring to me that time, Dark Knight, it was in Spa, Abi.
Yeah, it was in Spa.
We went to Spa. He called Jebash.
That was when I saw him and I was like, this guy with big tummy is going to train me for what?
Yeah, bro.
When I
It's a
saw him
sport.
coming, I was like, guy, who is this?
Yeah.
I was like, Dark Knight.
You guys are
does
giving
this guy?
yourself low blood. Okay.
I was like, does this guy know how to drive? See
Yeah.
his stomach. How is he
Yeah.
going to show me this? And I was like,
Yeah.
trust me, this guy can do this. I said, I'm not sure. See
Okay.
his stomach.
So I start with Jebash.
Okay.
And Jebash that time doesn't have even hydraulic and brake. You don't have e-brake. You understand me? So we start teaching him from how you wave with the car from left to right. We start telling him how you catch the point, how you turn around it, how when you push, when you don't push.
Okay.
You understand me? Till Jebash now he said, there is different. He went, he buy hand brake. He buy coilovers. He changed.
I spent
the car.
more money on the car than my girlfriend when I was dating her. I swear.
Of course. Priorities, right?
It's not even that.
Yeah.
I don't want her to see this. I'm serious.
Yeah. But are you still dating her?
We got
Oh, no,
married.
you are married now.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
got married.
Okay. So you
got
spend more
married.
money on the marriage, right?
Yeah, I did,
Yeah,
but
eventually.
not like on the car. I don't
I'm trying
want
to
her
help
see
you
this
out,
part. You get it?
Okay.
I can help you out. He has more cars than girlfriends.
No, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
If you want to enter this game,
Yeah.
more than this cloth you cannot buy.
Oh, okay.
Do you know why?
Sure.
Do you know why he's
Cars
saying
are really
that?
It will
expensive.
chop your money like tomorrow no day.
Do you know why
Wow.
he said that? If you have $2,000 in your account,
Yeah.
and you go to eBay and you see something you want to order, you might see it for 1,007 or 1,009. And if it's the car, you remove the $1,009 and give the car.
Yeah.
But you cannot give the girl 1,009
But
though.
why is this? Is it because you enjoy the car more than your girlfriend or your wife? Or like, what is? I want to know. Is it the passion? Like, let's understand,
I will
right?
tell you.
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Want to find out?
Actually, to be frank with you, yes.
Okay.
There's more than that.
In
No,
what
she
way?
knows now.
Elaborate.
So you want me to dig into it?
Yes, dig into it. You're not digging the car. See, let me tell you, there's difference between car
Yeah,
has
wait
silencer.
to-
What is it called?
Wait.
Exhaust. But
I don't want them to lock me outside my house.
Yeah.
I don't want them to lock me outside my house.
Okay, so save yourself. I don't know what to do. Okay, but you enjoy the car in a different way from the way you enjoy your wife because
Can explain it.
Please help me. Please help us.
So at least the car, whenever you fuel it, it will drive. The girlfriend might not drive upon all you fuel it.
Exactly, Gems.
Let me continue something.
Okay.
That's why you're the ghost.
Let me continue something about
Okay.
after we start with Jebash, now Argo enter. Abi?
Yeah.
Small time Abdullahi enter.
Yeah.
And we start, and you know that time it was some people they are against the others. Why this? Why you are teach this one? Why that one? Don't you know? And they don't. They nobody want that game to grow. They want to be I'm the one. I'm the one.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Until now, nobody has that experience to be the one.
Yeah.
Now we can talk. Yes, there is somebody must be king, and there is followers.
Who's that?
Yes. There is championship coming. The championship will,
Oh,
will
okay.
show.
Okay.
Will show who is the best one.
For now, the king is our, because he won the last event.
Oh,
No, it's
wow.
not about now. We are doing the
No,
championship.
no.
the
You know,
real
championship happens every
there's
year.
a champion
The last
right now.
championship
Wait, who's Awal?
was
Awal
Awal.
is,
He's my partner.
Ghost.
Captain
Okay.
Awal,
Okay, your
Captain.
partner.
He's my partner.
All right. Because
Yeah.
you're pointing to Ghost.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ghost knows. That's why
Alright.
I don't want to call his number because it's number 9.
So we start doing event. That night start doing event, and I start going.
I'm sorry to cut you here, but Dark Knights, what is Dark Knights?
Is that Motorsport? He started the game in
Okay.
Nigeria.
Started it in
2000
Nigeria.
and-
he's like the
That was
founding
before
father.
Kross Khana.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the
That's
founding,
Motorsport.
He
Okay.
does all this.
I would say he's the founding father of motorsport in Nigeria.
Okay.
He
Dark Knight. I like
Dark
the
Knight.
name. Sounds very Star Wars.
Yes, Dark Knight was there.
No,
before.
they're different than Fanfaro. It's
Fanfaro
recently
came,
shown.
I think,
Dark Knight
2019, if
was
I'm not mistaken.
2008 start.
Dark Knight was 2008, right from when they were drifting under the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah. So then he was telling people, let's do this. This is the right way. But you know, Nigerians now, no, I can't buy a car and you tell me what to do with the car. That's one mentality that Nigerians use.
I want to continue one thing about
Please.
how it's happened.
Please, yes.
The matter it's happened.
Yeah.
All of them they grow now. Now, some people they don't want that game to move the way I want it, and they want to choose people. Me, no, I want to welcome everybody
Yeah.
to choose who is the best and help him to grow. So now should enter.
Course.
Should enter, and he comes.
Should we bleep it? Should we bleep? Leave it as Ghost. Oh,
Ghost,
okay.
Ghost is the same, my brother. No.
Okay.
So when he entered inside, he said, "I like the game." He come meet me. Let's do something. Maybe I want to do an association. I said, "Okay, go ahead and do it." He create the association. And he tell me, you are the one who have the big experience between everybody. So let you run this association. But he is the brain behind a lot of things happening inside. So he handled the backside of governments, wherever it's happening is him. Anything, logistics, whatever, official is him. Anything belong to teaching and taking decisions and things, it's me, I'm taking it. And we give position to Jebash as the president after me, so he will decide if me, I'm not.
Because I am the face of motorsport in Nigeria. That's why. He does not want to say that. I am the face of motorsport in Nigeria.
The OG.
Before my son comes.
Okay. Wow.
So now Richard bring everybody inside, and we face a lot of
Challenges.
talk and challenges and a lot of things, but we're still moving and we grow. We grow it and we make this game have value. Now they are coming from Ghana for us again. They are coming. They know me. They come, and now at Kross Ghana they are coming. At this month.
Pardon me. Your Kwame is a very Ghanaian name. Okay, you're part Ghanaian.
Yes, Kelvin is coming and he's bringing with him 4 people. They are coming here. They are coming from another places in Africa because of this. And we are going and moving forward. And we have our name now on the platform of FIA. FIA, if you want to go for anything belong to motorsports, they will tell you, this is my Wahala people.
Okay. Pardon me, FIA, that is?
Federation International for Automobile.
Okay.
So they are the one.
They're like FIFA.
They're like FIFA for
like
motorsports. Yeah. Motorsports.
And you know, the FIA has her own official member in Nigeria, is Mr. Ishaku. Which he is the chairman of all motorsports. Anything belong to FIA is him.
Wow.
And if you want to go international, you can go without him. It's impossible.
That's interesting. Speaking of motorsports, I'm just interested in the whole theme, or like the whole, what I call the genre. There is niches under motorsports. For example, like maybe football, there is street football, there is the one they do in the stadium. Are there like other, apart from drifting, car racing, are there other niches into motorsport? What like categories are under motorsport?
That's where the Kross Khana comes in. There is drag racing.
There's Khana, which is Camp Block, you know? It's just last.
Anyone can do Khana.
There's
drag racing, bike racing, bike stunting, anything that has to do
with engine,
anything that has to do with the rigs. Motorsport is involved.
There's even more like even go-karting. We have go-karting also, what is coming up. That is for the juniors. It's like a developing program. We are also planning as a drifting and motorsport association. They are also planning to start go-kart drills so that it can be put in motorsports. Grassroots motorsport starts from go-karting. As he rightfully said, drifting, time attacks, and there are many others. We cannot focus on all, but we have to focus on the major.
Which is the drifting.
What we are doing right now, drifting, and we are bringing as a second category karting very soon up. There's off-road also. There's a lot in off-road sector in Ondo, I believe. There's
where you see cars flying.
Happening.
Like hills and stuff like.
There is one game we need to
The idea behind it is Drifting and Motorsport Association is an avenue for the way of doing legal motorsport. That is the avenue we are trying to create, and I think we are on the right way. Where we are having a development program and implementing it legally into the country. Also with acceptance. That's why Kross Khana was the right partner, because we have done 2 events with them at Jabi Mall. We have to learn by doing. Also, our safety measurements are getting stricter and stronger this year. So safe driving, professional precision driving is what we are promoting. And I believe we are on the right way with that.
It's needed here because our roads, the way people drive on the roads, that's where you can tell that there's a mental illness problem in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying?
But the point is, you need an avenue where people are able, you cannot just say, I don't allow them to drive in Edo or drift or do whatever they're doing if you don't have an avenue where they can tap in. It is now the decision of each individual, will I tap into the legal avenue or I'm going to continue illegal? But at least we have given room for that. So our association is open for everybody. You have to follow our regulations, and that's where what J-Bash said before. It's very hard to tell somebody when he buys his 5 million naira car, but you're not allowed to do A, B, C, and D.
It's hard though.
But that's exactly what we are doing.
It's very hard.
And
I'm sorry, can you elaborate? You buy your 5 million naira car.
Okay,
you have a 5 million
naira is nothing.
Let me
Yeah,
say,
it's like $5,000.
you have your 5 million naira car
Yeah.
and you are joining the association. It means that you are signing a contract with us, following all the rules of the association. One of it is you can't drift on the roads. You can't drift illegally.
Yeah.
There are many things in the association. What is guided by rules? It means really you are investing your money in your car, and you have to follow the rules of the association. And like he said, it's very hard, but it's not impossible. And I think we have gone to an extent where a lot of people start understanding this, and it's very important also that for most of the drivers to stay in this association or be in this association, because it gets well promoted, like on events, what is happening now at the Jabi Mall.
That's interesting.
So what he said about it being hard, let me explain it to you. I remove my money from my pockets.
Yeah.
I buy a car. When you're drifting on the streets, nobody tells you when to start the car. Nobody tells you when to drift. You just pick up your phone, take a picture of your car, post it online. How far, guys? I'm drifting in Wuse to so location, so time. With you being in the association, you can't do that. So you're going to be, let me put it this way, on lockdown. There was a time I think I parked my car for like 4 months. I was like, guy, are we not going to drift? Should I take my car out? And actually, my car is yellow. So whenever you see it outside, you know that this guy's car.
It looks
Exposure.
like it. Okay.
Thank you. I kicked the car inside our house. Boom. I was just looking at. The moment I was trying to go out, this guy called me. How far the track is open? We are training tomorrow. I also switch off the car. I did a small burnout, but that's not illegal drifting. That's inside my house. Because
Wait, what's the burnout?
burnout is you staying in one place and smoke is gonna come out of the tire. Because I was missing that.
Yeah, the smell of the smoke.
Thank you, the smell of the smoke. And they said we are on a break for 4 months. And I was just looking at the car every day, like, what's happening? I was like, okay, let me do the burnouts and see what's gonna happen. Because you have to be putting out the videos out there for your fans.
Yeah.
I have people that are waiting for me every morning to see if I'm dropping new content. And I did the video, and Ghost was like, you went out to drive outside? I said, no, it was inside our house. I did small burnouts just to put it out there. So it's very hard when you tell people, we've tried convincing, okay, I think we're 8 in numbers now. And we have over 15 8 professional drifters and about 5 illegal drivers, which we're trying to bring in. I have to put it that way.
Okay.
But
Students,
I
right?
was I was an illegal. That was what I said. Remember what I said? I was an illegal drifter then. But I said I want driver. I'll just put it that way. You understand? But I said I want this game to change. I'm tired of doing one thing. Let's see how we can move motorsport in Nigeria. I want to go out to Egypt, to Dubai to compete for Nigeria with my flag. If I'm still on the street, it's going to be the same thing. I'll just be the king of streets, but I can't go out to represent Nigeria. But us having this movement, we are taking drifting, because I've been invited to like 6 countries: Togo, Egypt, Gambia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and I think Turkey, to compete for Nigeria.
That was
like last year. Nice. I still got new invitation this year to go compete for Nigeria. If I was on the street, there's no way. It's just going to be the guy that sells reke, the guy that has the bike.
What's reke?
Reke now, sugarcane.
Okay.
If you drift on the street, those are your fans.
This is sugarcane.
And on the other hand, what we should not forget...
There's so much going on.
What we should
I don't think that's true. Sorry.
So, on the other hand, what we should also not forget is... it's even more crucial than that, because we are also having a big risk on motorsport.
Yes.
You don't forget, we are one accident or one big incident away from bounding drifting or motorsport in Nigeria. So why am I saying that? If you can see, drone flying was one certain time allowed, and because it was not self-regulated, government regulated. Government regulation is very easy. We don't want it anymore in Nigeria. So thereby, of course, I am very much against the illegal drifting. We are having a big campaign against it because it's destroying the sport for everyone. I came into the sport so that we can prevent it from having this bad taste that people die. So the idea behind it is that the illegal drifters, they should know they are spoiling the sport, not just for themselves, but also for others who are already making a living out of it. Like J-Bash is already, would say, is one of the first drifters making a living out of drifting.
Yeah.
So, and we should not spoil that avenue, as I said, for other drifters coming up or other motorsport sections, because once you talk about motorsport, it's in general, it's going to not generalize all motorsports. Very important also is bringing in women to the sports, because whenever a sports is let me say, women are doing a sport, it's taken more serious, like just the crazy guys burning tires. So it's like some of the things we are working on to implement so that it makes the sport just looks better.
Exactly, it brings life to it. In it. I like the idea, because a lot of sports are not very, very like I don't know, encouraged, or they have like a reputation in Nigeria, especially because we are learning still. We are on the uprising in community, like world community and everything. So I like the idea. I feel like it's also like beneficial to the economy as well. For example, we've been invited to all these other countries to participate. I feel like it's bringing an eye to the fact that this is going on here as well, and it's fresh. So I'm into it. I only used to drift. I'll speak for myself. When I was young, I had this Honda. My mom sees Honda. No, I didn't used to stunt. Like I would steal my mom's like Honda Accord and just drive it recklessly, and you know the part where you like lose control and all of these things. Sideways, there was a time I nearly like tumbled the car, and that was like my memory of it. So I mean that tumbled the car, and yet almost I lost control.
You will not forget they came you that night.
Well, I was sneaky. They are just finding out now, so that car is long gone anyways.
Okay.
I want to ask if, for example, someone has, for example, a brake failure, and the person is on the express highway, but the person has a handbrake. What would you suggest the person does?
Alfonso.
He can use the handbrake, but
stop. Should you just put it on park while you're moving?
No, your gearbox is gone now. You put it on park.
There is olden days. There is cars in American cars. You can pull park. Yes.
Okay.
Before American cars, but now no. Even the electric handbrakes now, they have some systems inside. Once you pull, you continue, he will hold the car. If he has using the normal one, he can use and control with his hand. It's normal. Every driver, look, let me tell you, the problem in driving here, a lot of places, you understand me, that people, they don't train them really in how to drive. The only country who has the most powerful driving license ever, it's Finland. 3 years to get
the license. Wow.
That's why the powerful drivers ever come to the world are Finns.
How do you know that?
I know, I'm in the motorsports. I don't cook amala.
Oh my days. I'm curious to know, like, the ethnicity.
You follow, since I'm small,
Were you raised in Nigeria? How did you discover Nigeria?
I never raced.
Okay.
I come to help and teach.
Okay, I'm not saying car racing. I'm saying being brought up here. How did you discover Nigeria? I'm curious to know where you're from, and where did this spark for motorsport come from? Like, when did it start for you? 3 questions.
In Nigeria or in my life?
When you stole your dad's car, give him that gist.
Okay. You have something in common.
When I'm small, I was like 12, 13 years. My father having Corvette. So
I love Corvette. The new ones, but please go on.
Anytime when you travel, I take the car and I go. And I start drifting it in places where there is nobody can see me. So some people, they see you no matter how. So wherever you hide, they will expose you. So 1, 2, 3 time, 4 time, my
Snitched.
father no. He
Yeah.
tell me, bring the car, let's go some. I was happy, I want to drive this thing great at time.
Yeah.
We start the car, we go. He tell me, show me how you drift. My father do stock cars before. You know stock cars?
What's that? I don't
The
know.
one they hit each other. The
Stock cars.
last one doesn't move. The one is moving, he win. That's what they like.
And you're driving inside
Yes,
the car.
no, yes.
Yeah.
You haven't seen videos like that.
I'm not seeing.
Stock
No.
cars,
It's like
very
bumper car.
beautiful.
It's like
Bumper
bumper
car.
car.
Pump your cars as long till no one drives.
You have not played bumper car on your.
No, only in like amusement park.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that's what they
Yes.
have it with real
That's
cars.
the same
Real
one.
now.
The real one.
Stock cars, yes.
Stock
But-
car race.
We want to do this. We want to
didn't
do
know.
this here. We will do it.
Yeah,
It's a lesson.
safely.
Yeah, safely.
Yeah, safely.
Yes,
Yeah.
why?
It's a safe spot like
I
this.
mean,
God-
at the Life Camp roundabout, I'm doing sometimes also stock car race in the
Yeah.
evening when the go hold
Yeah.
up is there.
I want-
Exactly. Like, move it.
I want to tell you one thing. Any car, anything belong to, for the motorbike. Motorbike is very dangerous. Anything belong to cars. Risk is there. You can't stop motorsports because there is risk of death. Assuming there is risk in everything. Now, if
Yeah.
you are going out, you can die.
Exactly.
Heart attack.
Yeah. Thunder.
So what?
Thunder.
To go remove your heart out, you don't want to
Yeah.
have heart attack.
I think
Anything can
he has
happen.
watched Final Destination.
I haven't watched
You
it.
have not
but-
watched it,
Anything can
no.
happen. So inside
I-
the drift cars, let me tell you something. Inside the drift cars or any race cars, there is a rolling cage. Rolling cage is certified from FIA, Federation of Automobile. They give you certificate that this one, if you tumble 10 times, you
The
are
car.
You're
safe.
safe.
There is a bucket seat from Sparco or OMP or whatever. It's already homologated. It's already stamped that this one, if whatever happen, nothing will happen to you. You get me? There is
Only
seatbelt
when
who
it's
touch
your
you.
time to die, or you die, Alfred.
Who touch you? There is height. There is a seatbelt who tight you.
Like
in way you
the-
can't move.
Yeah.
You get me? Now if one tree or one iron enter your head, you know what again?
That's what I was trying to say.
Exactly.
But the roll cages are like iron.
Yeah.
Framed into
I've
the
seen.
car.
I've
You've
yeah,
seen
they're like
one,
a
right?
cage.
Yeah,
I'm into. I
like a
love
cage.
cars. Like I love.
Like a cage.
I'm into cars.
So basically, it's also yes, you can die at any time, but we are doing, of course, all as much as possible
With safety.
so that we will prevent dying on the track or by the sport.
Yeah.
Like I said, especially now in this sport, it's very, very important not having accidents, because one accident, I said it, or one big incident could cripple the whole sport. So
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
we're, of course, on the way trying to do our events with Kross Khana very safe, and also our training.
Our training.
It's
Yeah.
basically also followed by the police. We don't do without the police.
Yes.
We have the road safety with us. So the idea is safe driving, and also, like I said, professional precision driving in cooperation with the government. Yeah. So that they
Yeah.
are aware this is happening, and they are
Yeah.
aware where it is happening.
Yeah.
Who are the people doing this?
Yeah.
So these are the very important points why
Awesome.
this association is like a body
Yeah.
helping the motorsport to grow.
Exactly. I appreciate that. And the goal is for safe driving in Nigeria.
Yes.
Encouraging that.
Maybe my name is Ghost. I'm half Nigerian, half German. So
Wow.
I basically I hope that our driving culture will be someday like in Finland or in Germany.
Yeah.
And I think it's very much possible. We are on the right way. So
Yeah.
it just needs also certain steps. If somebody knows he don't need to race on the express, because there is an avenue where he can actually race on Sunday. Yeah, when he scrap his car, he's with 10 also other racers. He's not risking innocent lives on the road. Then I believe if we create that avenue, we have done a lot.
Yeah.
I believe so. It's very beautiful to see and hear. You said the driving culture in Finland and Germany, right? Please elaborate us. Sorry, I forgot English. But teach us what is it like? What is the
So
ethics
basically,
like?
you know, the driving in Germany, I was driving a motorbike already with 16, and I had to do the license. It's the same license you do with the car license. And when I turned 18, I did the same license again. So I did 2 licenses between 16 and 18. So, and like he said, it costs about 4,000 euros a license. So then you might have 2 strikes in mistakes passing a red light and they will seize your license, what you hardly got with 4,000 euros. So there's very tough laws.
Yeah.
And you know, it's simply like that. I went from Germany to Netherlands. I drove with a car, and then there was some law difference like in Germany, and then they told me not knowing will not save you from punishment. So these are the things what I mean with driving culture. It's something what already comes in very early age will be teach that you can't beat the law. The law will beat you. So, and I believe that we're also going to get there.
I believe so. But let them keep the taxes. Let them pity us. I beg, VIU and all this your 20. I don't know, like they stopped me the other day, but I don't want to go into my driving history. No, I have a license. Yeah,
but the thing is, the VIO, yes, they're disturbing, but they're doing the right thing. For instance, there's a test center. Everybody should bring his car. The most people are paying for it. You have paid already for them to free test your car and tell you what's your problem on your car. It's like you're going to the supermarket and you paid for milk and you don't pick it. Most people don't go to the test center upon all they have already paid. And what happened in the test center? They are afraid because they will tell you this and this is spoiled. But you know, it's better they tell you it's spoiled, you repair it, than you somersault and kill yourself with even passengers. Exactly. So that's the idea behind it. So ideally, they're doing the right thing.
Exactly.
Or the road safety, making sure that you have your safety elements in your car. I saw so many guys when the car burned to ashes, they put their head on their hand, and that one doesn't off the fire somehow, you know. So, and that's why the idea is we are supporting them a lot. Also the police checking car thefts and other things. I mean, it can happen to all of us. We are all in the mechanical sector. Somebody stole a client car, you are in a big trouble. So you must be happy if there is police looking for that. So they are all doing their job, and the most of them are doing really a good job. There are some always bad eggs. Just like in us drivers, I believe we have in the car road users, we have more bad eggs than in the police force. So if we calculate that, we should first point with the I think it's 1 to the other direction, and 3 or 4 is going back. So that's the idea. We should then also point at ourselves. Mostly a policeman will not stop you if you don't beat the red light. But if you beat the red light, then he will stop you. And mostly it's again us telling him, please take this and let us go. So we are doing already 2 crimes, and then we are now saying the police, and then the third crime is we are now saying they are all bad. So it's, I think we can do a lot more than just complain.
I agree with you completely. Better roads, I agree for better roads in the future, because if you notice, a lot of Nigerians complain about our driving and how people move around, and it's due to people who just steal people's cars and drive like maybe their parents' cars or like other people's cars and just without driving school. Sorry, I didn't get that.
Alfred.
So I mean, we've been nuisances in the past, but now we've learned. We're better. We are better now. So I mean, thank you for doing this. I mean, on behalf of myself and other Nigerians and all of us.
You said all of us.
Sorry.
I don't know if that is grammatically correct.
We'll
check it out.
That's the thing. Everyone. So I mean, thank you for coming on the podcast and enlightening us about this motorsport agency and safe roads in Nigeria. Is there some other things we would like to let people know about Kross, Khana?
Kross, Khana and Takan Uncommon also are putting together, you know, the whole ingredient for the show, 30th and 1st. So basically, Takan Uncommon is bringing in the fashion element, the entertainment element, the after party.
This fashion element, I'm sorry to cut you here, but like, elaborate on fashion. Like, how does fashion get infused with automobile?
Like, Takan Uncommon met with Kross Khana in the beginning, when he had the idea of setting up the whole project. And I said to him, like, how can you guys keep going on with drifting and, you know, all these beautiful cars without models and the likes? So why don't we?
I agree with you about this one.
100%.
You know, cars and good
beautiful
women
it's
goes
a
together.
crime, and we must take them to court.
So I said to him, like, bro, you have a beautiful element going on. Why don't you infuse other things that can make it like a whole, you know, full course meal? You know, like you can't have just egg and bread. It has to be a full course. So
sausage, beans.
You have to have sausage. You have to like have, you know, different. So we just came together to like put it together, bring in models to infuse into the car elements, and then make it look beautiful, see how we can make it a magazine. And what burst my head in the beginning while we were having this stuff was him telling me they have an idea of bringing in custom cars and classic cars. Something that has actually never been done in Nigeria. So like this whole road we're tolling, it has a goal, we have an end goal. We know where we're taking it to.
Entertainment-wise and...
Like we're looking at the whole general thing. So this is more like a tip of the iceberg, 30th and 1st, to see
the event, right?
It's also bringing value to the classic and custom cars, because we are evaluating the cars, so it means also the cars will get a reasonable, a realistic evaluation from an international body. So if you have a car, it will really get the real value, and it will now also give value to classic cars, what we really don't have. We're not giving that much value in Nigeria to classic cars. Let me say the value they really have. So that's the idea, to promote also the real value of classic and custom cars. There's a lot of also done in custom, and J-Bash, he's doing, we are just left his workshop. He's making a lot of customizations on cars, wrappings and other things. So these are things, or Drift Garage, Alfred, he does also building of turbochargers. So there's a lot of happening, what is in a very hard to see also in Nigeria, because you just buy your finished car, but where are you going to maintain it tomorrow? The idea behind is to build this culture so that you have an avenue also to maintain your customized car in Nigeria, and not need to say, let me just grab it and buy another one. The time has gone. That's the idea behind it. I personally drive a 1988 Audi convertible. So I will also bring that to compete. I might not win because I saw there are some stronger competitors.
He saw my Nissan, that's why he's saying that.
I'm not saying
what kind
that.
Of
I have a
Nissan?
friend, he's using a 1967 Mercedes, so he might even beat all of us.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Wait, this
The classic cars beat by the age and...
older cars perform better. The older cars perform better, or like
No, the
what
idea
are the best
is
cars
just
for
imagine you are having a 50 years old
drifting the sport?
Which the best car for drifting?
Yes.
BMW.
Sir.
There is BMW, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially in Nigeria, we're using BMW because BM is available, the parts.
Yeah.
As our level here.
Yeah.
But already there is
made in
Nissan
Germany.
Skyline. There is Supra before. There is a lot of Toyota. They do this before.
But you're still going to come back to BMW.
Yeah, but the car,
Who does not mind?
Nissan 350, 370, they are converted to turbos. They are very good cars. We use American engines even for them. There is a lot of cars they use this thing, but the one who is very easy to immediately get what you want is BMW.
I said it.
It's simple, and BMW can identify 3 things or 4 things. Be my wife.
Yeah.
Both men and women.
Okay. Burn my wheels.
Bring me wahala.
Amazing. So cheers to all of you for coming on this and talking about Kross Khana. So what date is the event?
30th and 1st.
30th and the 1st. So
30th of September, then 1st of October.
30th and 1st of October. So anyone who is watching this, I'm sure this comes out before 30th. The link to the tickets. Are people getting tickets?
Yes.
Yeah. So the link to getting tickets will be in the description of this video. The link to Kross Khana's Instagram will be in the description. Everything that you want to know about Kross Khana and Dark Knight.
No, Drifting and Motorsport Association.
Drifting and Motorsport Association, and the website will be in the description. So please check the description. Thanks for liking, subscribing. Big ups to the members for coming on the podcast today. It's Victor, the biggest podcast.
Don't forget to subscribe to J-Bash YouTube channel.
Exactly. Please plug anything you would like to plug to our audience. We have 1,000 followers, so.
Kindly reach out to Khana Uncommon.
Yeah.
Check us out on IG.
Exactly.
Khana as well.
Yeah.
And look out for the updates on the events as well.
Yes, sir.
Everything happening.
Yeah. Shout out.
Be My Wife, our new guest, J-Bash.
Exactly.
Everybody knows him already, so follow.
Exactly. If I may add, shout out False Activity. I believe that's the collaboration you're doing with the merchandise and the clothing. Yeah.
False Activity, big one.
Yeah.
Uncommon.
Yeah. It's Big Talk, the biggest podcast. Peace. We outside.